Medicaid Asset Protection Trust, it's actually a famous trust. It's the one you start 5 years ahead of time, protects your home and life savings. In a Medicaid trust, you have to name somebody else as the trustee, but you can pick your adult son or daughter. And you must limit yourself to the income only, which means if you put in stocks, you only take the dividends. You put in CDs, you only take the interest. If you put in your house, though, it doesn't earn income. You just get the right to live there. But people generally will protect their home above everything else because it's their biggest asset. If you put it in the trust, there's no downside. After 5 years, if you have to go into nursing home, they can't touch it. But in the meantime, you keep your exemptions on the property. You could sell the house. And even if you don't make the 5 years, let's say 4 years later, you have to go into nursing home. You only have to pay for 1 year. So it pays to get started. These days, you have a choice. You don't have to lose your home and life savings if you need long-term care at the end of life. And so many people did that in the past, but people are getting wise today, and it's turned into sort of a middle-class entitlement. Middle-class people take their house, they protect it, so it ends up with their children instead of the state, in this case, the state of New York. The biggest fear people have is when they get older and they get sick, they're going to lose their home and life savings. The Medicaid Asset Protection Trust is actually guaranteed to you under federal law. Under federal law, you're allowed to protect your assets, but a lot of people don't find out about it. Actually, I found that there's two people who don't do the Medicaid Asset Protection Trust. The first one is the person who never heard of it, well, of course, but the second one is the one who gets the wrong advice. So we recommend see somebody who knows what they're talking about, an experienced elder law attorney. At Ettinger Law Firm, we filed over 4,000 Medicaid cases. Medicaid is something like brain surgery. Either you do a lot of it or you don't do any at all, but nobody does one once in a while.